notification is on. We'll just wait a minute till we get going here. Hands are all sticky, man, from that stuff. It's a sticky hands from doing that mixture, I guess. What was that damn thing? 1, 4, 3, 5, 6, 5, 4, 1. 6, 5, 4, 1, right? Hey, cut the shit. Come on. Trying to wait a minute until a couple people get on. We're gonna throw down a. Just got a quick message for you. This video I got going. It's going to be coming out right after this. This is just a setup video to the video that's going to be coming out. It is long as hell, man. It's a two-parter, and we're talking about craps tables versus throwing stations. Craps rigs, craps throwing stations versus craps tables. So that's what the video is going to be about. Just wanted to drop that off. Just trying to wait till a couple people get on out. You know, I'm not going to be on here long at all. Welcome everybody that's out there. I can't really see who's out there right now. I know you're out there though. Appreciate your time. So yeah, all right. So let me go ahead and set this up and get out of here. Get off this. First of all, I want to say hey to everyone, and what's up to the Dangerous crew. I know you're out there practicing, doing a minimum of an hour a day. I know you got to be. But we're just throwing the basic throw in the video. You know, the basic, you know, throw, you know, like that, getting the backwards rotation, no big deal. But we're just going into you know, the differences of what I feel the craps throwing station versus a craps table. You know, the difference, because we had a viewer ask about it, and you know, a couple videos back. You know, I've been meaning to get to it. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm trying to get to these things, gang. And we're also going to be answering a question from a viewer as well about what do you do if you fall into a 2 to 3 roll slumping out, that kind of thing. What setup do I go with? But the first part, I'm talking, jacking my jaws and doing all that, talking about that. The second part, the video cut off, you know, no edits of it's a part 2. The video cut off at part 1. Then I kept rolling, was rolling strong. It's a long, strong roll. I'm just going to tell you that. I don't really like to, you know, videotape 2 videos like that, you know, strong rolling. It's just, there's no point, I don't think. You guys know what the deal is. But it's a hell of a roll. And again, we're using that roll like this, gang. Just like that. You see me use it before. Like that. Get the rainbow. And the dice are going to get the backwards rotation. While we're here, hey, come on. We're going, you know, we're getting ready to move, like I said, in a couple months here. So, you know, we're tearing everything down. The table's not going to come down until the very last thing. But since I have you on here live, I wanted to tell you that we're going to be coming back live. But, you know, it's going to be kind of interesting. You know, I think, I don't want to give it away, but we're going to be doing something. I think it's going to be kind of interesting, you know. Kind of hanging out, talking craps, shooting a little bit. You know, I don't want to give anything away, but I think it'll be pretty cool. So, but yeah, long ass video. First part, you know, just, you know, thought it'd be better to come on here live, let, you know, everyone know what's going on. Because if I put a part 1, part 2 out, then people might not see part 2. But it's just important. There's the video, at least the first part. The first part is chalked full of information. I mean, it's really good going into the rail height and you know, your actual table height, how high it's sitting up. You know, how high it's sitting up. These are key things. So, but hey, I hate to eat and run, guys. Little message for you though. CBD oil. I'm telling you, CBD oil. It's really good for you. Look it up. Really, I'm just passing along in case if you don't know. You know, those of you that don't care about getting high, but might be on pain meds. I know this is off craps, but hey, I'm just showing you love. CBD oil knocks the shit out of pain, man. I'm just telling you right now, really strong. But trying to think of anything else here before I get off, guys. Because I hate to eat and run, but I got to release that video. Hopefully everyone's out there, doing the thing. Doing the thing. That's how we do it. 6 ho. 6 ho. Yeah. Now we didn't. This video was a video from Easter. Was a video from Easter. And we had. I'm trying to think. Did I use a black chip on that? Oh, I didn't put that from earlier. Going back to the one viewer who said, well, anyone can put out a video and, oh shit, my fault. I threw the wrong damn dice. Shit, hell, my fault. I put my video dice up there, my fault. It happens. But, yeah, we don't just sit there and shoot and try to, do all these cuts and all this hocus pocus BS. We grab the dice, we let them rip. Once we 7 out, we whatever way we're throwing, we look at the dice, then we determine which way the 7 came, and then we just adjust accordingly. That's what we always do. No secrets about that. That's what we always do. We think that is the way to go. I mean, that's, if you want to really start to be consistent, start being consistent, that's what you want to do. It doesn't matter what grip you're throwing. As long as you can judge, where the 7's coming from in your dice, if you're, you should be fine. But, if you are just starting out, you might not have a consistent roll up to this point. Not yet. You might have to adjust, twice, things like that to get it down, while you're working with it, and you might have to adjust again. I'm just trying to be honest with you. With me, typically one adjustment and I'm good. I'm right in the money. But that's because my throw's consistent. Consistent enough where I can rely on putting my money on the line after I 7 out and I make, a decision on which way the dice or the 7's coming up, and I just adjust accordingly. Just real huge. But hey, guys, appreciate your time. Hate to get off here real quick, but I just want to keep it, real straight. Check that video out, though. It's got a lot of good information. I watched it and I was like, wow, I thought it was pretty good, and I really don't care for too many of my videos. I don't like to watch myself, but this one, listening while I was driving, delivering, because I have a delivery job, it was pretty good, I thought, so I think it's going to help some of those out there that are, really wanting to kind of dial in on the table, dial in their table, because we go into, like I said, the importance of, having, soft, hard on the table, whichever you may have, rail height as you lean over the rail, and also your height on your table. How high it actually sits up when you set the dice up in your hands right here. I won't go into anything right now. I just want to kind of set that up. Hey, hope you guys enjoy it. I mean, it's like I said, it's chocked full of information. I was shocked. I said, oh shit, that's all right, man. That was all right. But hey, we got another one coming after that one, part 2, finishing up the roll, only for the Dangerous Arm crew. If you don't really care, to see the excess rolling, because it's a long, strong roll, cut it off. But part 2, it's going to be, some talking, breaking down, what the dice are doing as we're rolling the dice. I'm going into, how, there are rolls that I don't like. I'll go into, when the dice will do a certain thing, I might say, hey, that one was, what I want, or that one randomized because the way it, it did, because it's on a bouncy table. I mean, I really actually thought that was, pretty decent, But hey, appreciate your time, guys. Watch the video. It's going to drop in about 1 minute after this is off, and we're going to come back, do some more live stream, chat. We're going to set up the chat, and we're going to have a, whole thing where I'm going to sit here and, I'll have my buddy sit here with me. We'll talk some shit, answer questions, all this stuff with the craps table. But like I said, I'm moving, so, we're not going away with the live stream. We're just going to enhance the live stream. But, like I said, I'm moving and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not really trying to, I've got boxes and shit, being packed up around the house, and this is going to stay here. This is going to stay here up until the last moment, up until last moment. And the table will look totally different once we move into the other place. We're going to throw another top on, things like that. The slick internet top that you see on the internet, everyone seems to like. As long as it performs like the casino, that's all that matters to me. Now that's a vape right there. Wow. Like I said, that's not the CBD oil, that's the other oil. Hey, some of us roll with both. But so we're just going to keep on ripping here, rolling the dice. So with my 6541, we're just, dicking around using the super grip, hitting it right at there the 2-inch mark away from the wall. First time with the dice since I've been home. I haven't even sat down to eat yet, gang, so I'm starving Marvin. So I was just dicking around. I've really been trying to get on here. I was trying to get on earlier, set that up. But, I had some crazy shit going today. Matter of fact, let me tell you about this real quick. 8 ho. Let me tell you this little story real quick about the situation. I was driving today. I was driving the Mist to work, right? I take a right. I'm getting right. I get in the right lane. Whatever. Get in the right lane to go. Turn right here on this particular road, and car cuts me off. I'm like, okay, first thing in the morning, that kind of thing. Whatever. I mean, you guys already know that I get heated. Times. I mean, I keep it cool, but I don't like bullshitters. People fuck you over and all that shit. I get heated. Well, anyway, dude didn't use his turn signal or anything. Got over in front of us. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I already had my turn signal on. I'm in the lane. The light turned red because he was going straight. But then the lane I was in, had the green light, the green turn signal thing. So we turned. And, dude got in front of me right at the last second. So he cut me off. I'm like, all right, just chill. It's all right, man. Got the oil, hitting the oil. So I just get over in the other lane. Dude gets in the other lane, slows way the fuck down. I'm like, dude, seriously. Trying to be a bitch in his little fucking 2018 Lexus, man. I don't give a shit about your fuck ass Lexus, man. I don't care about that bullshit. That don't mean shit to me. You know what I mean? Dude and his fucking wife, whatever. It don't mean shit. Anyway, so little sporty shit, like whatever. We got a little kind of sport, whatever bullshit too, whatever. 2016, whatever. And so I get on it. And I go around, because there's another lane. It's a 2-lane deal. And then another lane pops up because there's a lane to turn left. So, I'm like, okay. I go around like that, and then there's a median little thing coming into the little, little bullshit grass in the city. It's got like a 8-inch tall curb or whatever, and it goes into the grass that they mow and put trees there and shit. So he was like trying to do me, you know what I mean? So I was on it. Now I get around, dude. Of course, as I'm getting around him, he steps on it. And don't you know, as I'm passing this fucker, I think the son of a bitch tried to do a fucking pit maneuver on me, man. Because he fucking got a little bit of red paint on the car, man. I mean, dudes, I'm just telling you straight, man. I know this is off the crap shit, but this is just good for you to know. In case if you don't know. I mean, I wanted to break that motherfucker's head clean off his shoulders, man. I mean, I just did. I just wanted to break his head right off his fucking shoulders. Because I was like, dude, I looked over to the missus. I said, did he just fucking bump us? You know what I mean? Did he like tap us? Because I didn't even realize till, I got home. And now, see, so we're still driving. So, I finally get in front, finally in front of dude driving up the thing. Traffic's all slow. We got these stoplights and shit. I'm like, great, man. So I'm like, I go this other way, man. I'm really not trying to have, this dude get my license plate, although he's the one who almost caused the first fucking accident by cutting me off. No turn signal or no nothing. I just try to get away from the fucker. Excuse my mouth, guys. I get heated because it's like, dude, what do you think, man? And you'll see what I'm saying. Because I ended up getting out. The dude was froze up like a bitch. He's froze like a bitch he is. I wasn't even trying to bitch dude up or punk him. I really wasn't. I wasn't trying to do that. Didn't have my gun on me. Didn't know if he has a gun. Because I was going to work. I don't actually carry my gun while I'm at work. If I'm not at work, I carry it. Because I deliver. I'm not trying to get, whatever, yuppie area where I'm delivering to. So, that shit's not going to go on. But anyway, so I'm driving down the road. Dude starts following me as I'm like taking these turns and shit. So I started getting on it a little bit. And so now I'm going way out the way. The miss has to be at work at like 10 in the morning. And I'm going way out the way, to drive, going all around the fucking world, and dude's sitting there following me. So, and I can't find my damn, my adrenaline's clicked, and I'm like trying to get away because I know how I am. I know who I am. I'm like, damn, there's the other side that just wants to just break dude's fucking shit and dominate his ass and bitch him up completely as a man. You shouldn't have fucked around, dude. You don't fucking know me, Jack. I'm not talking shit, dude. I'm being some real gangster shit. And I was trying not to be, see, so I was driving. You know what I mean? And the fuckers following me, so I'm like, okay, adrenaline's clicked. So since my adrenaline was clicked, I couldn't find the road to get down to this other road where I could get up to 80 real quick and then bounce out just to be the fuck away and I can breathe. You know what I mean? That's all I was trying to do because I don't want no shit, man. I don't want no trouble. I don't want to go to prison off some dumbass because he's whatever he's doing. You know what I mean? I know it's sitting about craps, but some of you might care about these stories sometimes. It's just real shit. You know what I mean? I literally was this close to fucking up my life today is what I'm telling you guys. It was this close, man. I mean, inches. Just decisions away because I finally pulled in this apartment complex. At this point, we're almost fucking racing, around the city and shit, because I'm trying to get away from the dude. Not that I'm scared of him. I'm more concerned of what might happen if we confront each other, what I might do, because I don't know how to stop, man. It's bad. That's why I don't like to fuck around, man. You know what I mean? It's bad shit. So, anyhow, we get in the apartment complex. I'm like, all right, try to turn around real quick, so I could get out. So I'm like, oh shit, this is dead end. Motherfucker pulls up gangster style right in front of me. CKD, motherfucker. He pulls up right in front of me, gangster style. You know what I mean? Parks right in front of me. I only have fucking two. He's taking both the lanes up. I only got. I'm in this apartment complex trying to get out of there. I've got 2 feet, between the curb and his car, so he knows I can't squeeze through that motherfucker. So I got out, and the missus, I didn't even know. She got out because she thought it was someone younger, she was ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to keep it cool, but shit, she jumped out, then I jumped out, I said, the fuck you doing, man? What the hell you doing? Just what the fuck you doing following me, dude? Motherfucker sitting there and staring, big dude too, sitting his hands on the fucking steering wheel like a bitch. Was fucking wife, froze up. You know what I mean? And, I'm smart enough. So I've been enough scraps, plenty enough dirt on the street that I'm not going to run over the dude's car and just be stupid because that would be stupid. I'm easily shot at that point. I'm just telling you some real shit, right? Because I carry a gun. You know what I mean? This motherfucker could have probably felt like he was on some bullshit. Follow me around fucking town doing that bullshit, knowing that's how fuckers get killed. That's how people get killed right there, man. That's how people get killed right there. I asked him, what the fuck you want to do, man? What's up, dude? I stepped my foot up. What the fuck's up, motherfucker? What's up? His wife sitting there, yuppie on the phone. And his motherfucker, he's kind of big dude, whatever, sitting there, his hands on the steering wheel like fucking locked, like he's driving through 3 foot of snow. But, I don't know if the dude has a gun or anything. Now, if he would have got the car and I could have peeped, dude, that, I would have probably been in prison, in jail tonight, getting ready to be transferred, because I was going to break that motherfucker's head clean off his shoulders. There's no doubt about it, man. I'm not talking. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have been able to catch myself. You know what I mean? The missus wouldn't have been able to do nothing either. You know what I mean? She wouldn't have been able to do nothing either because I've been too fucking fast. You know what I mean? But at least I was smart enough not to run over to his fucking window and start blasting dude's bitch ass and yank him out of there. You know what I mean? Because that's an easy way to get shot, stabbed, that kind of thing. Someone gets out of the car, it's one thing. So, anyway, so I drive up over the curb, right? He's sitting there bitched up. I know that he isn't, he don't want shit. He don't want nothing to do with me. He realized, okay, this is some, you know what I mean? He didn't want nothing to do. He's like, dude, I done fuck with the bull now. Fuck this shit. You know what I mean? Just hands on the steering wheel like, you know what I mean? This shit right here. So I was like, motherfucker, all right. I got even more pissed because he's a fucking pussy. So I was like, whoop. Got, roll over the fucking curb, man. In this car, it ain't a fucking truck. 2016. I was like, fuck that, man. Roll over the curb. Dipped up out of there. The miss looked at me. She was like, all right, you might want to get on it now. So that's when I Dukes of Hazzard got the fuck out of Dodge, man. I mean, I was peeling rubber, No sooner than I get her dropped off, I got to drive back to the house real quick for a minute. And that's at times in the morning when I'll say, hey, I got to go real quick, and I'll drop a video, that kind of thing. I'll be damned. I look up as I'm letting the dogs, I got to let them out real quick because, they were kind of letting me know that they had to go real quick. Even though we let them all out before we just left like 15 minutes ago. You know how they do. They're puppies. They're like 6 months old now, right? Let them out, try and get them in. I'll be damned, I see right pulling up the fucking cops. I see the cops pulling up. I said, well, now, What pissed me off is the fact that they were yuppie white. And I'm not, I'm not racist or none of that shit, man. You know what I mean? But these people around here, there's not too many, it's not well cultured in this particular area. And these fuckers, after thinking about it all day, this man must have thought he was something, to pull out in front of you. And obviously, I wasn't back there flicking him off or nothing. I'm like, okay, dude. He pulls out in front of me, then doesn't get up to speed, and slows the fucking shit way down like fucking a crawl. I mean, what are you doing, dude? Goes around the corners crawling, so I get over in the left-hand lane. He fucking cuts me off again. I'm like, what is wrong with this dude, man? At that point, I'm wanting to break his fucking ass as a man and bitch him up, man. You know what I mean? It really just kick that motherfucker's head in the concrete, man. I'm sorry, guys, but I just gotta get out, man. That's what happens. You know what I mean? If the shit's on, they ain't got a gun, we're scrapping, I get them down, kicking their fucking head in the dome. And I hope that, God pulls me off before I kill him. Because I don't like that bullshit, dude. I don't know how to stop. That's why I don't fuck around, man. That's why I roll the gun, so I don't do no shit. You know what I mean? If someone wants by, I'm not going to fucking pull over and do it. Go ahead, by. Please go ahead, by. I don't want any struggle. I'm sitting there smoking my oil. I don't want no bullshit. I mean, come on, man. I don't want to fuck with that. So, police pull up. I call the miss. I'm like, hey, guess what? Fucking cops are here, man. Now, my reason I mentioned the white thing is because I'm black. Now, I've had plenty of instances when I call the cops. Those fuckers have never showed up that fast to anything I've ever seen in my lifetime. Nothing. I said, what the fuck? And then another one pulled up. I said, oh, shit. You guys see me enough on here. I've over 400 videos. I'm not racist, no shit, but I do tell it straight. I don't like Black Lives Matter bullshit. I'm in the middle with Martin Luther King. You know what I mean? Bringing folks together. Not no soft shit, but the real shit. You know what I mean? Fucking let's just be smart about the shit. You know what I mean? We're fucking human beings, assholes. You know what I mean? No one's better than no one else. That's bullshit. So anyway, I'm ranting, sorry. Cops there. Lady comes up. She's like, knocks on the door. I'm like, all right, let me get my glasses. Can't find my glasses. Lost my sunglasses, so I go out there talking to her. She's like, yeah, you want blah, 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 blah. So, had to tell her the story. I'm like, well, I got my missed wife on the phone, whatever. This kind of thing. She's like, well, you got to talk to me separate. Yeah, shit. So I put her on the phone with the missus and all. They talk to shit. And she gets off and then she talks to shit to me. And then while she's talking shit to me, the other cop pulls up. And, I don't know, man. I said, damn, so it takes two of you, huh? Wow. Okay, so, 2 full cruisers and shit, so I just know, man, if I would have called the cops, anytime I've ever called the cops, they've never shown up to no shit like that. And all they've ever, worse shit. And these fuckers are like, well, you can make a report or you can, you know what I mean? But these people, I mean, I'm telling you, it took me probably 10 minutes to get from where I dropped the missus off to here. That's all, her work to here. They were there. I mean, that is fast as shit. That's the fastest ever, man. I was so pissed off about that because I'm like, how the hell could some jackass, and I'm sorry, I know I'm on. This is some shit that I actually would be talking about on the other channel, but sorry, while we're here, we'll get off now. This is some shit I don't understand. You're so much trying to control another human being. Why? You see what I mean? They pull out in front of you. I mean, this is why I piece it together. Okay, so I'm driving the missus to work. This asshole pulls over in front of me because his light turns red. At the last moment, he cuts over in front of me. Rides him right at the turn. No turn signal, no warning, no nothing. Completely breaking the law. I'm like, okay, son of a bitch. We turn. I get over in the left-hand lane. Fucker gets over and wants to go slow. You know what I mean? Looking in his rear view and all this shit. I'm like, dude, really? Opens up. It's a 2-lane. The other lane opens up, because there's some business shit right there. People can go eat and all that. So I hit that lane, jump from behind, hit that lane, boom. And then he fucking hits me. I'm telling her all this, the cop this. And what I'm saying to you guys is, man, it doesn't make sense to me why another human being would do that bullshit. And for me to have to, I'm at work thinking about all this shit that will happen that they started. I'm trying to run away like I'm scared of this motherfucker. You understand? I'm trying to go away like I'm scared of this dude. And I ain't fucking scared of shit. Only thing I'm scared of is what I'm going to do to this bitch ass. Because why the fuck you doing that, dude? That's dumb shit. You know what I mean? But I'm too heated. My adrenaline's click. I'm not going to ask, what do you know what I'm saying? Because what are you doing? If he's close enough, that's when it's on. What are you doing? Wait. You know, turbo mode. You know what I mean? Beast mode. I'm just telling you. That's the way it is. You know, but, so anyway, that fucked me up when when I was at work thinking about how another human being can like get in your day like that. You know, and I was late for work. She was late because she had to talk to the cops, although she's at work, you know, fucking up her shit, fucking with my shit, you know, and I'm trying to get off this part-time shit and go all craps, you know what I mean? Fucking with these idiots out here in the city, man. So this is why I'm getting the hell out of the city, y'all. I gotta have minimum 50 acres. I can't see anyone when I get my ass home, and I'm ready to throw my dice. Cause it's bullshit. Cause then I gotta like shed and forget about that shit, man. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, not to beat a dead horse down into the dirt, but anyway. So the cop, to finish the story, the cop was like, they're like, oh yeah, so you got a mark? Well, I said, yeah, I got a little mark right there. Probably can be buffed out. I said, why she and he's asking me questions, taking my ID, all this stuff, running me. What were they doing? What were they doing, Mr. or Mrs. Officer? Mr. or Miss Officer? What were they doing as a citizen driving, doing that horse shit, and then chasing after me? I don't know what this is in this fucking man's mind. Is it because I'm black and she's white? I don't know. What the fuck? Of course, that shut them down real quick. They're like, but anyway, so she's like, well, we're just going to go ahead. We're not going to give anyone a ticket. We're just, because you and your, wife's story match and him and his, whatever match. And it's just your word against theirs. Just call your insurance company and, tell them you're in an accident. Okay, right. Now, why am I going to call my insurance company, tell them I'm in an accident so my insurance goes up? Bullshit. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't have went live. Whatever. Some of you can maybe appreciate this because it's just like raw dog. I'm just a real dude like you guys, man. When shit happens, and it twists me up a little bit. I just think that that's raw. I would never do that shit, man. That like, twisted up my nuts for the day. Was like an hour, dealing with these people, trying to get it all sorted out for them to realize, like, okay, well, this dude isn't bullshit, and he's actually telling the shit, Because I said, why am I in a new car? What's 2016? Okay, it might be old to some people, 2 years old, whatever. But to me, it's new shit, right? So why am I in a new car, 2016? I said this to the cop. This man pulls out in front of me, brake checking me and shit. Obviously, he's breaking the law, impeding the flow of traffic because he got in front of me, and full well he's supposed to get up to speed and signal and all that, but he didn't. I'm not going to mess up the cool whip. I'm not going to mess it up, man, because some idiot. So, anyway, sorry about that, guys. Whatever, I didn't mean to fucking spew that on you, man. I'm just a real dude in this bullshit, man. I got heated. But, I'm going to be doing some other videos with viewer questions. I can't see what you guys are saying. I'm sorry, guys, if you guys are chatting on there. But like I said, we're going to do live stream. We're going to start doing live stream at the new place, where, we'll be set up on the table. I'll throw, and then I won't throw. But then we'll be answering questions live, doing that kind of thing, hanging out. So really cool shit, man. I think it's cool. We'll see if it catches on, if anyone cares for it. But definitely appreciate everyone. We're up to 1,251 subscribers. Full well Google's trying to hold us back. They're trying to hold us back because they do not want us to get up over a couple hundred on each one of our videos. It's the funniest shit ever, man. But fuck them bitches, man. Okay, excuse me, but fuck them. I don't give a shit. We have another platform we're going to be getting on. The Health Ranger will be coming out. I believe it's this month. I think it's this month. And so I've signed up. Hopefully I'll be allowed to be on there. Should be able to. You can, have your guns. And because I've got videos I wanted to release, but I couldn't even release it, man. Because, like, I got a really nice video. I've got my gun sitting here as a nice little prop, man. You can't even have guns in your shit as a prop. Or, like I said in videos back, they're literally deleting channels. They're deleting channels. So, and that's why we have the Dangerous Arm Craps at protonemail.com. That's Dangerous Arm Craps at protonemail.com. Capital D, capital A, capital C. Craps at PROT So that's dangerousarmcraps at protonemail.com. Sorry I haven't, been back to check it for a second, but I've been really busy, guys. I'm trying to get everything packed up, before we move. This month I want to have everything packed except for the table. That way, the next month will be focused on, a smooth sailing. So, yeah. Well, shoot, guys. Today is, yeah, like I said, today is Monday, and like I said, Google. We're a little bit concerned about them. We had the video with the gun, things like a couple videos, and I mean, like props and things. Like we put the chips up, we got the little, little things there, that kind of thing. That's what we do on YouTube. You know, but YouTube doesn't like folks that, we have guns and stuff like that. Because I think guns and craps goes hand in hand anyway, in my opinion. Because you're going to have to protect yourself, especially when you're making money, like we do here. But anyway, guys, sorry to take all your time like that. So much time on that. Damn, 30 minutes. It goes by quick, man. It's unbelievable. Um, like I said, two-part video. I actually like this video. Watch no one like this video. No one will like this video. It'll be the shittiest video I've ever put out. People say, it's the shittiest video I put out. I'll be like, well, shit, man. Probably because I actually liked it. I mean? I don't really care for, a lot of my videos, me talking and shit. But I think this one is a pretty good job of, how stressing the importance of, the difference of a craps rig, throwing station, and or versus the craps table, guys. And we break it down in that. Appreciate your time, guys. We'll see you next time. CK Dangerous Arm Crap. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for viewing. If you haven't subscribed, definitely go ahead. Again, we will be back on the live stream. Um, it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be talking shit, and I think we're going to kind of what I'd like to do, since you guys are here, there's not a lot of people here. What I'd like to do is just a little tidbit. What I'd really like to do is cover, like craps news, and maybe, get into, as I'm covering like craps news, whatever, people are kind of in the chat room discussing things, and bring up some good points, and then we'll cover them, that kind of, and we'll go over some articles maybe of some forums, where people are talking shit, talking whatever, what they're saying about craps and things like that. So this is where we're trying to go with this, guys. So, everyone can, kind of commune a little bit. Everyone can kind of commune. I'll be talking my shit. You guys are, talking, give me ideas while I'm, talking, things like that. And, and I'm reading, what's the latest craps. Like, oh, well, at Vegas today, did you know that MS-13, blah, blah, whatever, or so-and-so, just little, stuff that's relevant, because some might care for that. I mean, I care for that. I like that kind of thing. I like craps news. I like to know what's the newest shit going on, the latest thing, some of the top people on the internet, anyone putting out videos, who's the next up and coming. You know what I mean? We can talk all that stuff and just break it down. I think that's positive. Hey, CK Dangerous Arm Underground Craps. Appreciate you guys. If you've made it, this is the Underground. You watch. You watch us go up to 2,000 subscribers, and they still try to fuck us over, getting a couple 300, 400 bullshit views, while other people's runs up to thousands. You watch. You watch, see what I'm talking about. You watch this real shit, because I'm telling you, it's not adding up, man. I don't know why they're hating, but that's why I started saying CK Dangerous Arm Underground Craps, because they're keeping us down. They're keeping us down, but fuck them. Okay? This isn't a soft channel where you're going to come and it's just, hey, you can be lazy and you're going to make money. No, I'll never say that. We here at this channel are strong, the Dangerous Arm crew. Okay? And we're strong with it. We put in our time. We're not sitting here bullshitting like, oh, well, I'm just, this and that. And, I'm a mathematician, so my high-level math bullshit is going to beat the game of craps. No, your high-level bullshit isn't. Maybe, because I'm not smart enough at that level. Maybe, if you're super duper high level. But what beats this game is putting in the time daily. Minimum of an hour. Also studying films. That's something I haven't really, and I don't say that so, hey, come back and watch the videos. I'll tell you straight up, yeah, watch the videos. I'm not, like I said before, I came online, you know, right after BT Bone Thrower, and start putting out videos. You guys know the story. I was doing my own videos at the house, watching, just recapping them, That's all I'm saying. You know, uh, it would best suit everyone at home if you could videotape your own throws and rewatch and study your throws. You see, so that way when you're, watching any of the videos online, or any of us are, um, showing you the shit, you can go back and check with your throw. Now I'm lacing you with some strong stuff right there. That's strong. I'm telling you, that's strong, because when you do that, you're going to be able to pick up things that you didn't recognize before. Okay, you will. It's not narcissist to study your videos. To go back and look at your videos, to see at your hand placement, see what happened when you threw the 7. Did you grip? Did you actually use the correct dice set? I've been in videos and set up the wrong. Put the video out, didn't even realize it. Threw the wrong dice set than what I was using. Originally, and naturally that I 7'd out. So you can catch little things like that, because you might be doing that here and there, and it happens more than you think. Especially when you're throwing a ton of hours, using a lot of different sets. You're really exploring because you're in the game deep. You're putting your hour in a day minimum, or hours, because you're really getting in deep. That's something that's going to happen. Of course, you never hear people talk about this kind of stuff, but we're down into the weeds with this information. We're down into the weeds with this information. So just like the pros on basketball, football, soccer, all that stuff they study. Why? Because they want to get better. So I'm just telling you what I did and what I've done and what I still do. All I'm doing now is just putting out the videos that I would be studying, watching myself throw, studying my throw. Then, I go online and I watch other videos of other people throw, and I watch them throw and I study their throw, that kind of thing. And it's only people that can throw. I try to, I'm not trying to be like whatever, but let's say if someone just came online, okay, and they're like, oh, they're getting online, they're throwing in, they're throwing 7 outs and 5 outs and, a bunch of 5s and 3s and all that. I'm probably not going to watch too much of that, because it's like watching bad form, and I'm not being disingenuous at all. I'm like really being, I'm not pushing down on anyone. I'm not like hinting off. You know what I mean? I'm not doing any no malice at all. I'm just being really honest. That and the gym I used to train at, which is still the strongest gym on the planet. Some of you, if you're hip to the powerlifting scene, you could probably guess it. Yes, I did train there. So anyway, one of the things is you don't want to watch too much bad form. I said this before. You don't want to watch too much bad form, because if you get to watching bad form too much, it's subconsciously going to go into your subconscious. And next thing you know, we start picking up bad habits. And bad habits are what hurts our game. We want to have good habits, consistent habits. Okay, if we have a bad habit, at least be consistent about it till it stops. You know what I mean? At least be consistent all the way around the board. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to get dangerous out here. There's a lot of ways, but you gotta, I like to use foundation work, fundamentals, things like that. Others will use mechanics. They're all correct. None's better than the next. You know, but this channel is not about building houses on straw and paper mache. This channel is about building your dice game up to where you can go into a casino and be really dangerous, stay low key, humbled about it, handle your business. Most of all, you're having fun because you're actually doing something that you enjoy, and you're making an initial investment and getting one hell of a return from your investment. You see what I mean? This is what this game means to me, guys. You know, I get off into my little rabbit trails and things. I'm already supposed to be going. I'll go in about a minute, but just wanted to tell you that that's something that, you know, like I have so many things I want to say, but I just can't. I don't have a voice recorder to just get it all down, and you know what I mean? Because sometimes the shit just comes from deep, and I need to be able to get it out, and then, you know, it just goes away. So I don't have any way to, you know, it's just too much I'm thinking about. You know, so I try to get these things out when I can, you know, because it's hard for me to go back and remember them, you know, when I get deep into the, you know, the backwoods, so to speak. But this channel, know this, guys, know this. Anyone that might be new, so regulars, you know, we're strong with it, man. That's why we say dangerous arm with the fist, you know, because that's what we're doing. You know, we're putting bricks on top of brick on top of brick, and underneath the brick in the foundation. Remember, the foundation is key, guys. The foundation is like reinforced concrete. Reinforced concrete foundation. We're not here relying on probability. We're not. That's not what we do. We don't rely on probability. I don't. I work these dice. I work the game. I put in the time every day. I don't slouch. I don't slouch. I don't let up. You know, because, and this is important, gang. This is important. So don't get discouraged, okay? Nothing to get discouraged about. It's just nothing. It's going to come little by little, but the progress you make might be incremental, but it's fundamentally sound in the sense that if you keep rocking out every day, you'll keep gaining little bits each time, and those little bits make the whole puzzle. And that's when we can go in the casino and beat them down, man. Beat them down. You know, you're not at your local casino, but you know what you got. You can go in there, you build up your bankroll, you can beat them up. You know, screw the haters. Know when you got the haters and perpetrators around trying to hate on you. If you're like me, if you know, you might get a little bit hot sometimes. You know, you got to walk away from the table, change tables if you have an idiot there. You know, for instance, like one of the times I went to the casino, guys like, oh, that shit's not going to work there. It's like, dude, you know, that kind of shit right there, you're already starting on me, Buster, because you're losing money. I have nothing to do with that, you know. So you got to keep a cool head, man. Keep a cool head. You know, remember what I'm saying. You got to have the videos. Do the videos. That alone, if you're doing an hour a day and you're not videotaping yourself, if you start videotaping yourself, that right there is a huge, it's like, I mean, that's like that's like big time. That's boom. You know, like, you know, I'm dropping a rock that, you know, was it D, I can't remember, D, whatever, big couple thousand dozer can't even fucking move. You know, it's going to take two pieces of equipment to move. That's solid, you know, because you're actually finding out what you're doing, you know, and we're not being lazy about it. Damn, my battery's looking low. Of course the battery's low, right? Of course it's low. Damn it. Ah. Yeah, I like vaping so much better, man. So much better, cleaner. But, yeah, so I'm going to finish that little rant there, guys. You know, because there are stations on the internet, you know, that get so many more views. And I'm not hating on anybody. But all it tells me as a craps hacker is people are looking for an easy way out. People are looking for someone to tell them the easy way to beat the casino at the game of craps. Or to beat the game of craps. There's no easy way out like that. There's no shortcut other than watching this channel, watching Bone Thrower. We got Just In Case coming out also. You know what I mean? We wish Matador would come back out. Hey, big shout out to my man Matador. We haven't seen Matador in a while. I hope you're okay out there, Matador. We haven't, you know, heard from you, and you know, we know you stay around, things like that. He's out in Hawaii. I know he was supposed to be going to Vegas. Hope everything worked out, and if you went to Vegas, let us know here soon, hopefully. But hey, big shout out to Easy Way too, man. He's low key. He's lurking around, you know, hanging out there. He does his thing. I got a lot of love and respect for Easy Way, man. A lot of love and respect for him, man. Low key. But yeah, so this is not a channel that, we're going to get the fluff, and I might not articulate my shit the best at times, whatever, but man, I'm a hardcore roller. I'm a hardcore roller. I never said I was a, you know, scientist or, a lecturist or, whatever, but what I can do is roll these dice very consistently, and I can tell you what I do. Actually, tell you for free. I really actually and show you really. Not hating on Dominator or any of these other guys that sell their shit. I'm not mad about that. I just would never go, and I've never went to a weekend and want to pay, where they pay 1,500, whatever. And, that might work for some. Then they got to do the rego and all this shit to get their shit back up or whatever. There's no easy way out. You're going to find channels on the internet where it's going to be, they're not going to be rollers, but what I've come to find out is we're not all rollers. We're such a small percentage, but it's exciting. It hurts us a little bit because we aren't able to get to the tables as well, but it just seems like we're having a resurgence of the craps game, guys. Seems like we're having a resurgence, and I think that's awesome. I just hope that my videos personally can impact people in a way where, we get a little bit more friendly to each other at the craps table. And I'm not trying to be on some soft shit. Just, it's easier that way. We're there to make money unless you're a casino undercover person just trying to fuck people up. But those of us that are going into the casino, we need to, you know what I mean? Just be chill. Shit, because I want to make money on other people. I'm okay with that. I've said that, we're going to work that. We're working it, and we'll be doing videos on that, talking about things we're doing and things like that. Because, there's money to be made out there, and there's no reason why we shouldn't get our skill up going to channels that are solid and going to other channels as well. Because I'm, to knock anyone, but, I'm hardcore, man. I'm hardcore, and I'm real serious about the dice training. Just like, I was powerlifting, before I had to shut it down, things like that, take it serious, man. We're taking initial investment, because this is the way I look at it, guys. I don't know if you see it this way, but this is the way I look at it. We're building our skill set up at the dice control here. It doesn't mean we're going to take the dice and, I'm going to throw 6 right now. No, we're not. So it's actually, I think, worded maybe incorrectly as far as that goes. We're really manipulating the dice. It throws people off because they, when they hear dice control, that word control behind dice means you can do anything you want, like you're kind of like some kind of puppeteer. Well, no, we're not some kind of puppeteer. That's not going to happen like that. There's just way too much action within, these dice with the edges and all that. Bouncy tables, spike walls, people there at the casino asking you, this and that, the girls coming. It's just a lot, so it's enough to just get our skill set up at strong channels if you want to depend on your role and not depend on other roles. Not that we don't, and we're not into making money off of other roles, because we will certainly do that. We're there to make money. And we're real serious about making money. People that come to this channel, we're real serious about making money and, doing the right shit. No one's here claiming that there's some big mathematician, and we don't even have anyone like that, in the chats, down at the chats or anything, in any of our videos saying, well, if you did this, no, it's always pretty much simple. It's not this like, hey, well, this system and all these systems that people buy on the internet, or someone's like re-spewing out a system that's on the internet, whatever, and it's like, betting, whatever, whatever. They get all these fucking views. Then you come to real ass shit, the real shit, low key. Because see, BT gets the views that he should get. They don't allow us to get our views though, and that's not to be mistaken as in comparison to Bone Thrower at all. I'm not doing that. I'm not saying anything negative about Bone Thrower. Okay, just so everyone knows, I'm not into any confrontations with anyone like that. You know, especially another brother out there. So I think this hit here. I'm trying to figure where I was at there. Sorry. Anyway, all right. So I'm not knocking anyone that's on the internet, but it just amazes me how non-controllers. It just shows you what it is. It shows you what it is. And I'm just, you know, I study the internet. That's another thing. I study shit. You know, just trying to figure shit out, man. You know, trying to figure out, well, you know, why would this work or why would this not work? Kind of like with the dice. So why would this work? Why, you know, that kind of thing. So it's the same with the internet. It's like, well, you know, videos I don't care for, like, get a lot of views. Videos I care that I might like don't get views. So, you know, it doesn't make sense because, well, it does. It does make sense. It actually does. I gotta stop myself. It does make sense. I'm a real ass person, you know. But I'm not going to frequent myself, you know, channels where it's just, and I'm not knocking anyone. It's a Google thing, and it's a thing with just, you know, humanity, people wanting an easy way out, you know. And when you come here, they know this is no easy way out. We have a solid core of people here. Very solid. I hope my phone doesn't die, gang. If it does, I'm sorry, man. Uh, we have a solid gang of people. That's why I said, man, we got the dangerous crew. You know, so I appreciate. I mean, you know, I probably wouldn't be putting out videos, you know, this long if we didn't have the solid crew. Like, hey, we appreciate it, things like that. You know, I might have would have walked away. You know, but I can't help myself, and you know, the fact that helping people to help themselves. You see what I'm saying? Um, you know, because this is an investment. You know, I have fun with this, and it's an investment. You know, I don't know anywhere else you can make the fast turnover like this, and we're not here like craps is some lottery ticket. You know, craps isn't some lottery. All right, that was weird. Don't call it a comeback. All right, had to finish that up, gang. Had to finish that up. I was heated for a minute there. Phone died on me. Same way, you know, this is a strong channel. You know, uh, you know, if you're new to Dangerous Arm Craps, Underground Craps, you know, definitely subscribe. Sorry about that, guys. I got, you know, phone died on me, but we're still strong. We're still here. We always go long. That's pretty cool with Google, though. It asked me if I wanted to resume, so that was pretty neat. Hate to get kicked off like that when we were going strong, but anyway, just to summarize some of those last points, every little bit counts as you're going along. Don't get upset if the progress is not fast enough for you. All right, this shit is plugged in, man. Hold on a second here. Hey, yo. Hey. Can you tell me if that cord's plugged in right there? I'm on live. I hate for it to cut again, man. It's ridiculous. This brown cord. This one right here, is this plugged in to the wall? Can you look behind there? I didn't want to walk by because of the way I got it set up. And tell you what, that was a rip right there, gangs. Woo. You want to check that out? That thing is killer right now. So anyway, we're gonna finish this up. Dang it! Had to make sure we're not gonna die again here. What you do, you know, on your table, on the station, whatever you have, practicing, it adds up. And when I mean it adds up, it stacks up, and it really stacks up. But what's deceptive is about this is it's so incremental that what happens is you look up one day and you're like, oh, hold on a second, that's weird. That's, you know, and then all of a sudden it hits you. You're like, dude, I'm consistent now. I'm consistent. So just letting you know. Just let you know. You know, the The little stuff counts. It adds up. You know, point two, if you can, everyone has a cell phone. If you can, you know, you don't have to videotape yourself every day. You know, you don't have to put all that stress on yourself. You know, but just videotape yourself. You know, maybe once or twice a week, study your own film. Study your film. That way you can, you know, recognize, you know, things that you might do that you should do, or things that you might do that you shouldn't do. And you can also discover and see things, you know, that you're not doing at all. You know what I mean? That should be there and should be implemented. So, you know, you can really, you know, develop. And I'm trying to catch people out there before they get too far down the road. We're like, whatever, screw that. Because if you can catch yourself right at the beginning, start filming at the beginning, you can really, really develop a solid base. You know, not many people talk about, you know, these kind of things like, you know, developing a very stable base. You know, it seems like people are under this misconception that, I'll learn dice control and I'm going to get rich, you know, overnight. You know, this is a lottery ticket. No. It doesn't work like that. You know, it does not work like that. You know, of course, as I said before, to shoot a horse in the butt, you know, we have to put in our time. Is what it is. You know, I wish I could sit here and, well, I actually don't wish, but, you know, yeah, I see other channels because I go around and I'm not a troll, but, you know, I might not comment too much. You know, here and there, do a thumbs up. I never do thumbs down. I just don't do that kind of thing because, you know, I figure, you know, I don't know, man. That's just what I do. You know what I mean? I just not. If anything, if it's, you know, I would leave, you know, a rougher comment before I would leave a thumbs down. I don't know why, but I just would. So that way, you know, the creator of you on YouTube, the person made the video would, you know, can understand, you know, what I'm saying instead of thumbs down. You're shitty. I mean, whatever with that, man. It's not really anything behind it. You're like, okay, I got a thumbs down. Well, why'd you have a thumbs down? Are you one of those people that thinks all the dice throwers are random? You think we're all random rollers out here because you're a random roller? We're not all random. And the game of dice control is not all random. There are those of us out there that have found out the secrets. We found the secrets. And we're still finding them out. And we're sharing them all over the internet. We're sharing them all over the internet, gang. Free of charge. No worries. Because I'm going to make my money anyway. And back to the investment thing. We enjoy this game because it's a fun way to compound our monies, man. I mean, you can take $300 in a casino, keep $200 in your pocket, buy in for $100 because you want a couple buy-ins at $100. Your buy-in's $100, so you know that kind of thing. It's low scale, but you can build off of that. You can double that 100. You can't put your money in the stock market today and then tomorrow. We're giving it 24 hours, let alone an hour or two, like we do in the craps game. That's what we do here. That's why we can't rely on videos that are non showing the control of the dice, because there's really no way around that point. There's really no way around that point of the necessity to be able to manipulate the dice, at least for a little bit, of time. You don't have to manipulate them for a long time, just for a small bit of time, so you can get your money and get out. The stock market, we put 100 in today, it's not going to be 200 or 300 tomorrow. We put 100 in today at the craps table. Hell, we can walk away with 3, 4, 500, even more if you get real aggressive. I'm going to walk away with, 200-300% of my money. I'm good. I mean, 200 to 300% on your money. Dudes, the pros in the stock market would love to have that all day long. They're positive with a positive earnings, a profit of 20 to 30%. I know that for a fact. I mean, because that's good. You see what I mean? So, we got to shy away from the greed, but understand what this game is really given us. It's given us one hell of an opportunity while we have the chance, while they're not tracking us, while we can still make money on all these tables around, to do our thing, and provide for our families, eat good, live well, smoke high grade bud, whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? We can do that. It's not, this isn't a lottery ticket where we get rich quick and oh yeah, no, that's bullshit. That's how people lose. I'll never ever sit there and say that here, guys. I'll never ever sit there and say craps, is like a lottery situation or whatever. That's just crap, man. We don't do that here. But yeah, guys, so I'm not gonna be a dead horse, man. It's been fun. Sorry I didn't do any chatting, but like I said, we're gonna, it's supposed to be 2 minutes. Those of you that have been with us a while, when I get on live stream, I just have a problem getting off. I don't know what the deal is with it, man. It's ridiculous. But we're strong. We're strong, and remember, if you're new and if you're not, even for me, we got to keep our base strong. Keep our base strong. Like for me, a part of my base would be maintaining, throwing every day, concentrated throws every day. Then what I have won't leave me. The same happens to you guys. The cumulative effort, the effort that you're putting in builds up daily. Then you'll look up and be like, wow, I'm throwing repeaters. Wow, I'm doing things I never thought I could do, and I'm finally doing them, just like I'm seeing these people do on the internet. So, which makes you even more of a believer, because you're like, dude, yeah, this shit's real. Yeah, you believe it even more and more because now you're doing it. Now you're consistent. Now you're throwing, 10 plus on a regular basis, which is a hell of an average. Okay, and another thing, while we're on this average thing, let's not get caught up with, who's got higher averages and who's got the highest and who's, who can piss the furthest, in the win. That means shit to me. When I came on, a big average to me was like 10. And I heard, what I read is, if you can get in the double digits, you're ridiculous. So, I'm not saying it's going to happen to everybody, but, it's going to happen to a lot of us, though, when we put in the time. It's going to happen to a lot of us when we put in the time. It will. There's no doubt about it. So if you're out there at home, trust me. If you got a 10 SRR, SOR, whatever you want to call it, you 7 out at around 10 rolls on a consistent basis, you've got what it takes. Okay? You've got what it takes. You should be able to go into the casino with money. I would put money on you. Okay? Confidently. I would put money on you because that's a solid roll. I can depend on, you might, throw a shank shot and I might get caught. We might get caught early. That's okay. But I know that once I get in there another time or two, I'm going to make plenty of money. You know what I mean? Off your roll. There's no doubt about it because you've beaten, you've passed or shown that you have surpassed the probabilities of the casino, which ties back into some of the other channels. That's why we don't rely on probabilities like that. We understand them, though. We understand them. But when you develop your control with the dice, you develop what we call an edge. Casinos don't like us having an edge. See, they have an edge, and it's fine for them to, when we throw we bet on the, the 12, coming up, a Boxcar Willie coming up. It's fine for them to pay us 30 to 1. 30 to 1, right? 30 to 1. We're supposed to get 36 to 1, aren't we? 36 or 37 to 1. It's just a little shit like that. They always have their edge. So when you come in there, big badass, and you got this hardcore roll and all this stuff, man, just know that they are going to hate on you. They will. We always keep hearing us say this, man, on the internet, but they will hate on you because you have an edge. They hate that, man. They hate it. I'm telling you, they hate that, man. They hate it. That's why they disrupt people. That's why they disrupt the You got to think of the card counting. You see what I'm saying? It never really gets talked about so much in the craps, about having an edge, and that's why you get fooled with, because the card counters have just a very small edge. It's a very little edge they have, but that little edge adds, see? Just like the casino's little edges here and there. They make money over time. We develop what I would say a severe edge, in my opinion. In my honest opinion. The software is out there. I think I might have told you guys about it. Shit, I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. I can't think of it right now. Shoot. I mentioned it before. I'll mention it again in another video, gang. Sorry about that, but anyway, stick to your guns, man. Keep it strong. Keep it long. And if you're shorting out, short sevening out quick, just pull back and think about it a minute. Think about, what are you not doing? What are you not doing? Do you maybe not have something as little as, you could have the correct dice, dice approach, meaning the correct way that you need to throw the dice for the day, and you could potentially have the right dice set. But what could be a little factor is what's in this little bag right here. Baking soda and baby powder. Your hands could be sticky, and it throws the whole shebang off. The whole shebang. The whole thing. Or you could need some of this, the chalk. These are just little traits, little things, little nuggets that we have to have. Remember the foundation? These are foundational things. These are foundational. Using the chalk, using our little bag. Now try not to show that too much on there because I don't, Oh, sir, do you mind if we check you real quick while you come in over to the craps table? We got to make sure no one's got any powder or anything on them there, You guys know what I'm talking about. Bo, come on. Mr. Bo needs to go out, I guess. But hey, guys, win hard. Win hard, win strong. And remember, walk away with your money. Don't let those people take the money that you just pulled off the table. You know what I mean? You just made, Don't be like the people every time I go down there, and we'll be showing you more live video of the people doing it. We're just working that out. Okay, believe me, we're just working it out. We'll be showing you plenty of people. We're going to have it where the face isn't shown, though. We want to make sure to keep the faces off, anything like that. But we're going to show how people will not pull their money down. They will not pull their money down. They won't. They leave it up there like you're going to get rich on this one roll. Are you literally got a hard on thinking that you're so enraptured that, this person's going to roll for 2 hours long, and it happens. I know that. But that's so rare, man. I mean, shit, what is that? Probably like 1 in 1,000 or something. I don't know. What would the math be at that? You know what I mean? It's so rare. You can't depend on that. But what you can depend on is your skill set that you have, your mindset, knowing that you've been studying your videos, studying other videos of people who are in the same kind of family, kind of brotherhood type thing, where our all of our goal is pretty much the same. If you line up with with what I'm talking about, we're all the same as far as this is a war. It's a casino against us. They've been raping people, like I'm not gonna get into it now, but this is the shit I want to get on live stream and get on about how they manipulate people. And I know some people might not care about, but whatever, man. I'm not into people going to the casinos and losing. But they literally, and the government knows this, they literally know that there's a certain percentage of the population who are susceptible because the chemicals in their brain, to just being fucked up on the casino. Where they're talking that shit like, well, I banned myself from the casino, but then I went back and they let me come back, but then I won, but then they wouldn't let me take the money when I won, but they would take my money when I come in any other time. What is that bullshit? So you can ban yourself from the casino, right? Oh, yeah, well, we got a policy. You can ban yourself. You don't have to worry about that, Mr. Jones. Here, Mr. Jones, here's the paperwork. Go ahead, sign up. Then we won't let you come in so you won't lose any more money, at least at our facility. We're going to do that for you, Mr. Jones, because we care about your ass. Damn it. So meanwhile, over the course of the year, they still keep going in there losing all kind of money. The one time that they win, they try to collect their wins, and they can't collect. So in other words, the casino's taking full advantage of people. So I have no problem showing people online for free how to beat up on these some bitches. Stay away from them slot machines, man. It's bullshit. You know what I mean? Unless you know what you're doing on the video poker. You know what I mean? Because they're doing some weird shit on that, man, and we don't have the control over that situation. You know what I mean? We have no control. They're using bullshit algorithms, you know what I mean, to mess with people's... I mean, they're doing some really in-depth stuff, like psychological stuff to people, you know, to manipulate them. But, hey, guys, looks like we've been on here, you know, like, I know I haven't been on here 4 hours, you know, whatever it's saying, minus 4, whatever. But I hope you guys can, you know, take some of the things I said away, you know, from here, and, you know, are doing well. I mean well. I want you to do well. You know, I want you to go in there with 300, put 100 on the line, and make you, you know, make you 100, 200, you know, whatever. You know, even if you make 50 off 100, you know, it's a rough day and you just make 50 because you had to squeak it out somehow. Shit, that's still $50. You know, forget about the 200 that's in your pocket. You risked $100 and you made 50%. We have to understand those basic concepts of the numbers, and that's what will break us out of, you know, that fog of, oh, well, it's not enough money, because it adds up. I know it might be little shit, but you can understand. Say if you pull it in there, you're like, oh, I'll buy in for 300 now. Now your 50% is 150. I'm just throwing it out there because we like to double our money. Typically, gang, we like to double our money. That's what we want to do. We sit down with 100, we want to double that. We want to make 100 or 200. You know what I mean? 100 or 200% is fine. You know, I think in a game of craps because it goes fast. But, you know, when we start really getting over into, you know, 300% plus, you know, we really start, you know, risking, you know, our nuts getting clipped. So, hey, that's it for today, guys. See you next time. Appreciate your time, guys. We'll be back with more for you. Remember that CBD oil. Everyone, if you're saying thanks for anything, you're very welcome. I want to thank you for showing. I'm going to do my best to articulate and stay on topic. If you have any videos you want us to see, you want us to do maybe something, you know, you're interested in, whatever, we're all about it. Not that we don't have more material, you know, to show and to come out. I mean, it's deep, you know, aside the rolling, you know, talking and just kind of breaking things up a little bit. You know, shoot us an idea. You know, shoot us an idea again. We're on Twitter as well. We're not on Facebook. I think our Twitter account is Dangerous Arm 1 at Twitter. Dangerous Arm 1. I think it's Dangerous Arm 1. I don't think it's Dangerous Arm Craps. It might be Dangerous Arm 1 or Dangerous Arm Craps 1 at on Twitter. And of course, we're on YouTube. You know, we don't really advertise Gmail. I mean, I don't know. I send the alerts out on Gmail. I don't, you know, I tweet the videos out. You know, we put them on the Google Plus. We're not on Facebook, man. I don't like Facebook. I don't like that. They're all up in everyone's shit on Facebook, tracking and everything. Dangerous Arm Craps at protonemail.com. And the reason I give that, gang, I know everyone's saying, you know, out of here. Appreciate it, guys. See you later on the other side. Remember that email. Because, you know, they've been doing weird stuff, man. I couldn't even get on my account today. You know, that was part of the reason why I went live. Because I already had my video uploaded, but I couldn't do anything with it. You know, and it's like it'll be there, then it won't be there. And I'm starting my phone, you know, restarting it. It won't let me go to my home page, things like that. So, Is Bo in there with you? Okay. Um, but I'll give you that email because I want to stay in touch because they got me a little bit nervous because, you know, I get a little hot on here and a little controversial. And they're shutting down speech with their algorithms and all that shit. So, you know, if they shut us down, remember that email. Remember that email because we'll come back and we're going to keep putting it out. They're not going to keep us down, believe me. We'll be back. We'll be back. If they do shut us down, we will be back. We've got a ton of videos. We've got everything on lock. We're not sweating it at all. All right, Tom, I see you. I see you on Twitter, Tom. I see you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Someone just looks like, you know, I heard the thing on my phone. Someone on Twitter. What's up, Seven My Cloud? I seen you out there. Ain't heard from you in a while. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Yo, Roni. Now, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here, hand me that. Let me show you this. This is the shit I'm talking about. This is just live, real shit what goes on. Look at this shit. Look at these little rascals, man. Look at this shit, man. Look at this. You see what I'm saying? What's wrong with these dudes? What's wrong with these dudes, man? They're crazy. Chewing up my shit. What the hell? I did need that little pump. Little camp pump, you know, for your, you know, air mattresses. Man, good thing I got a backup. That little sucker was good though, man. The one I got is shitty. I mean, that, you know, it's bigger, but it's like, you know, it's like the stereo equipment you buy nowadays. It's all light and shit. It says it's got 1,000 watts. You're like, how's that shit have 1,000 watts? There ain't nothing to this shit. It's like paper mache. This isn't like no Pioneer or Kenwood or, you know, any shit from way back that's like, you pick it up, it's heavy because there's actually something in it, you know. But hey, I just wanted to show you that. Got off track there. But, hey, we'll see you next time, guys. Get out of there. Yeah, I know they'll learn, little bastard. Mm-mm-mm. But hopefully Google will let me drop this one, man. Sorry, I know that it's a double, but it's a long roll, no cuts. No cuts at all, no ads, nothing like that, guys. CK Danger Zone. We'll get off here, get something to eat. Been on here for a while. I'll do pop-ins. So I have to I have to have my shit together before I get online for the live stream because, you know, I'm terrible. You know what I mean? I'll just be on here and then I'll start ripping and I'll start getting into, you know, stuff and then it's like, oh shit, hold on a second, I gotta get this out because it's finally coming out. So then I stay on for hours and hours and, you know, all that crazy stuff. But for all my smokers out there, don't hate on the CBD. You gotta look it up, man. Whoa! You see that one? Dude, I just got this rad. I mean, this is totally. Look at that sucker, man. Look at that. That's nice, man. Yeah, that CBD it's nice because you can keep your head clear, but helps me sleep. It doesn't, you know. I think it still kind of gets me stoned, but it's like my body's stoned, and I can do everything. It's just weird, man. It's just weird, but I really enjoy it. I don't really care for the psycho active shit or whatever, you know. But did you know CBD actually brings you down off of, you know, the psychoactivity of the, was it THC, THC, tetrahydrocannabidiol or some shit like that. Yeah, get something to eat, man. Okay, now this isn't CBD. I'm just ripping this thing. But this sucker, man, I got this today. Holy moly! I mean, not the bottom part. This is the ripper right here. The R2 or the R2, $49. This thing I got for like $15, man. The K1. It's the K1. I don't know if you can see that right there. You know, they're not paying me or anything. K1 right there. That sucker at the local vapor shop. Dude, look at that wide mouth on that thing. Man, just telling you, man. This thing blows some huge clouds. Woo! It's billowing, gang. Whoa. On that note, the munchies have kicked in. I got to get something to eat. Hey, been nice jamming, guys. Sorry I was dicking around there a little bit. You know, we'll see you next time. Thanks for viewing. If you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. Definitely subscribe. You know, we're going to probably let these two videos just kind of permeate a little bit, get out there, you know, maybe for a couple of days because they're so ridiculous. But rest assured, I've got some other stuff in the wings waiting to come out. But I was, you know, like I said, this video is jam-packed full of, you know, talk about the dice, you know, the craps table, all that kind of stuff. It's real important, guys, real important. Hey, see you next time, guys. Dangerous Arm Craps, Underground Craps. Dangerous Crew, we'll see you next time. Have a good evening.